Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a face palette declutter. Real quick, if you're new, I'd love for you to join the fam, so hit the subscribe button and tap the bell so you know when my next video goes up. Okay, so I have this, and then I think all I have left is eyeshadow palettes, mascaras, and I think like miscellaneous, so like single eyeshadows and liquid eyeshadows, stuff like that. I think I've already done eyeliners. If you're into declutters, I will link my playlist down below. Let's just go ahead and pan down onto my desk and let's see what we're gonna get rid of and what I'm gonna keep. Okay, so my face palette collection is not very big to begin with, thank goodness. So let's cross our fingers and hope that I can, you know, get rid of a good amount of these products here. Let's start off with this one. I'm gonna need y'all's help with deciding if I want to keep this or not. This is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Contouring Palette. As you can tell, it is very well loved. However, it is broken, so it's hard to travel with. I've been struggling to try to use up the contour shade. I've used up the setting shade, the highlighting shade for the most part, but this shade right here, I just have the hardest time. Like, no matter how many times I use it, I've stuck this in project pans, I think, and it's just not going anywhere. So help me decide. Should I just go ahead and toss this? Or should I keep it and just try to finish it? I mean, I don't know. Help me decide on this one. So this one's going to be updated in the description box. This one is from e.l.f. and it is the Cream Highlight and Contouring Palette. I am going to keep this one. My face doesn't always agree with powders all the time lately, so this one I spotted at Target. It is a contour and highlighting palette. It's so cute, right? I do like the pigmentation on this. I've tried it a few times already, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this. This is the Becca Afterglow palette. Oh my gosh. Ugh. It is so freaking beautiful. So beautiful. Oh man, as much as this is such a beautiful palette, it just doesn't work well for my skin type. My skin still won't agree with anything that has shimmer, and all of these blushes have shimmer, and there's one highlighting shade, or actually I think two highlighting shades. Moonstone and Rose Gold. Oh, and Topaz. And then there's two blushes, Wild Honey and Flower Child. So let me open it back up. These are the two blushes here on the end, and then these three are highlighters. There is a dip in Moonstone. I'm trying not to like blind you guys. So there is a dip in Moonstone, and then I haven't really touched these two right here just because my skin tone, I don't know, just I don't really like these for my skin tone. And then these blushes are really pretty. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I do have a little shop on Mercari. If you're in the US and if it's your first time signing up on Mercari, I have a link down below that gives you a $10 credit and I get $2 back, so you know, you still win. Anyways, but I'm gonna sanitize this and I'm gonna put this up there on my shop. This is the Ulta Contour Trio. Honestly, this is probably too old to even consider putting in my shop. I liked it at the time that I was using it, and also at the time I was a lot lighter, so I was using this highlight hardcore, but I'm just going to go ahead and declutter this one. This right here is from City Color, and it's the Contour Effects on the Go palette. I got this at Five Below, and as you can see, I've already hit pan on this one. I am going to keep this, but I think at one point I tried to depot this because I don't care for these highlighters over here on this side. They give like this weird like powdery sheen to the face, and I don't really care for it. So I just like these four shades over here. I don't know how to pop these out of the this plastic here. Like, my only option is to destroy it, but I'm scared I'm going to shatter the product that's in the pan, so I'm stuck with this thing right here. So that was loud. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and keep this one. This right here is my beloved Too Faced Love Flush wardrobe. Okay, so this is every single Sweetheart blush that Tarte has or had. I think they went ahead and got rid of these. They went on sale, and I don't know if their actual website has any left. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna be really, really sad because I do have favorite shades in here, and I didn't want to have to buy the full size, or I didn't want to buy the full size, just because, I mean, I still had a lot in these. Like, I haven't even hit pan in any of these, basically. So I'm gonna be sad once I, like, stick this in a project pan, and if I hit pan, I mean, it is what it is. I have more blushes. So I'm gonna keep this one. My gosh, I'm not doing so good. Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge me. Alright, so this is my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. Okay, you can see it right there. And it is somewhat well loved. A few dips in some of these shades. I do like that she recreated this palette where you can pop out the pans so it's magnetic. It's a little bit more expensive, but there was a lot of demand for replacing certain pans, certain shades. So she went and just created a whole new palette where the pans pop out. You could buy the individual pans and stick them in a Z palette. So I think that's really awesome. So I'm going to keep this one. Oh my gosh, this one. I probably haven't even touched this one. There are chips, or not chips, but I don't know how. There's one down here that got scratched. I'm not sure how that happened. And I think there's like a little tiny scratch in this one right here, Endless Summer. Not sure how that happened. Anyway, side note, this is from Too Faced, and it is the Little Black Book of Bronzers. Okay, so I think they had a huge version of this one where it was like this, but they were full size. Now these are like travel size, like not sample size, but they're like deluxe size pans. 7 bronzers at 2.5 grams each. Alright, so these are basically untouched. Like I said, there's a scratch in this one and this one right here. I don't know where they came from because I kept this in the box for the longest time. I'm going to put this in my shop. I hate to let it go, but I've tried some of these Too Faced bronzers, and or like bronzer contours, whatever you want to call them, the matte ones. I've tried them and I just wasn't a fan. They kind of turned red on me. I don't know, but I am sad to let this go. Not a very good, successful face palette declutter, but hopefully I can, you know, start using up a lot of these. Again, this one's like kind of like the wild card, like help me decide. Does it need to stay or does it need to go? I'm leaning more so on the go side, so I don't know, I'm gonna stick it there, but help me decide. I don't know what to do. So of the 9 face palettes, I am keeping 5 and getting rid of 4, counting this one. A lot of what I've been doing lately is cutting my collection in half, which is pretty dang good. Trying to make quick decisions, trying not to think too long on palettes, so that way I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and keep it, or you know what, I might reach for it. No, I'm trying to be cutthroat. I'm not sure which declutter I'm going to work on next, but I'm trying to get rid of as much as I can before the end of the year, so that way I have like a clean slate in my collection and I can start better panning products and just using up what I have in my collection already. If you're interested on buying any of the products, they are going to be sanitized. The link down below is to my shop, and also it's US only, unfortunately, for right now. So that is it for my face palette declutter. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to subscribe if you're not already. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.